Hello everybody, I got a final for you that I'm pretty excited to share. I was able to get my 1970 Pontiac Firebird done today, and I think it turned out really well. I'm pretty happy with the way it worked out, and able to display the engine even opening on this one because it's turned out so well. This is a great kit. If anybody likes this car and was kind of debating on that kit, there's really good detail. There's you know, 2 full sets of tires, so can't go wrong with having extra tires out of a kit. I did go with the, you know, the stock looking tires. I'll end up using the aftermarket ones for another build. I would show you, but I don't know where to. So like that's the extra tires that come with it. I don't think this one has the big brakes, but you always can cast and make your own, 3D print them. Even you could probably even make them out of raw styrene and make them look pretty darn good. Just takes time. But I cleared over everything with that the tester's wet look clear. I didn't even have to really wet sand it. I did a couple spots. I did the roof where the decals was to make sure I got rid of that seam line that they usually show, and pretty much the rest just went by fine. It's got a beautiful shine to it. Super happy with the way this car turned out. One thing I have started doing now that it's all said and done, I'm really glad I did on this one, is using a panel line scribe. Adding that nice deeper cut into the doors really added to the look. It looks like the doors actually open, but they don't. And I think the last 3 builds I've done, 2 of them are still in process. I did that with the panel line scriber and just super happy with the way it's turned out. I do got some extra lights that I normally don't use, so hopefully that shows, it's showing off the build better. This one I did wire the engine. The shaker hood does come off. I don't have that one glued down in there. I did some nice engine detail, and now that's did some bare metal foil around the windows. I cleared over that, painted the grill. I was going to start that with a wash. Those grills in them cars are actually black, so I just made sure I didn't paint over the Pontiac symbol. Let me move this around. I did end up featuring the windows, the windshield. Turned out pretty good. I think I got a fingerprint in it, but it's not too bad. So in this kit there is a lot of detail molded into the body. So you have some wires there, the brake master cylinder. There's more wires over here, the windshield washer fluid and all that. This was separate. I was going to paint the inside of that black, flat black, but then once I started getting everything together, I decided not to, because this, you know, this would be an aftermarket paint color. So I figured, I'll add that color to the inside. The guy who did it ended up spending a little bit more money, would say, and he opted in for the interior, the engine bay to be painted. You can barely see it, but there is some wires in there. I did do the pre-wired distributor cap So I actually really like that, so now I'm hooked to those. I used to always try to buy the wire and all that and do it myself. Somebody did give me a good tip. I can't remember off the top of my head who that was. I really appreciate it out there. I'm going to order some of it off of Amazon and give it a shot and try, see how it works. Probably be about a month before I end up getting it the way the mail's going right now. So the one cool thing about this kit is it don't have a floating alternator. It does have an alternator bracket. Now you can see the distributor in that. Got decals on the battery and the hoses. There's a coil I got mounted to the back. I use just plain acrylic paint to do that. I'm not really going to be touching that. So plain acrylic will work. Now, my one tip for building this kit, once you get the windshield and everything in, to get this hood to work, these you have to put a little V-notch in them. Put a little V-notch in there. I just used the triangular shaped file. You get those V-notches in there, that way that closes better. And let's get this so I can show you the detail on the bottom. Okay. Alright, so this is what the bottom looks like. Painted this way bar red. Gold oil pan, like I always do. A little bit of weathering. I put a little bit of future on there as well to give it some wet spot looks. And let's get that in focus. There is the little bit of rust on the muffler, and I'm going to leave those ends. They did come with a chrome ends for that. I didn't really care much for the way that looked, so oh my gosh, so I didn't end up doing that, and I think it looks better that way. Oh my gosh. If I don't cut all this out, I'm sorry for all that crazy. It's getting a little wild in here. So it's a little hard to see. I'm gonna try to put a picture on it. But that is the dash. There is gauge decals in there. You do have the Firebird on the steering wheel. It does have details on the door cards. This one I did do future over the flat black onto the seats to give it that nice Corinthian leather look. And left everything flat black in there. But a nice little look on the inside. Let's see if you can get a look over here. It's so hard to see. We put so much detail inside of those. And it's just so hard to see when they're done. That one also came with seatbelt decals, which ain't no big problem. A lot of people who get those fancy ones, them are good for a car that you can actually see them in. This one you really can't see them too much, and you get a glimpse of them in there. So if I do about 40 different things, you get to see in there. There's a better look of the engine bay. This is probably one of my top 10 kits that I like, and finally got there. So until next time, guys, my next video I'm gonna show you all the builds that I'm gonna try to get done for the Finish It February build off, or group build I should say. I have 4 that I'm gonna show you guys. I'll let you guys pick which one you think would be the best one to start, and I'm gonna just keep on going. So if I get one done, I'm gonna go on to the next one. I'm gonna keep doing that till the end of February. So please watch that video and give me an idea of which one it will be. That video will air on Sunday. And so until next time, guys, really appreciate you watching. Have a great one, and talk to you then. Bye.